Hi book fans! Review 31, The Game by Jennifer Tyrrell. So I'm going to read you my review and then we'll have a chat about it. So these are books for other people, obviously, and book reviews that I've done knocking on 300 of them. So book review 31, The Game by Jennifer Tyrrell. A solidly woven book about youth, beauty, love, power and corruption. And instantly, that first line reads like AI. AI talks all the time about weaving and threads woven together. I actually wrote that sentence long before ChatGPT was a thing. This one's probably about 5 years old, this review. So, a solidly woven book about youth, beauty, love, power and corruption. The book is set in Seoul, Korea. So we have some pretty Korean names to get my unaccustomed British brain around. Every book has something to teach and something you can learn from. The story centres around two powerful families with influence, money and some dubious business dealings. And then we meet Song So-ah. She's young, beautiful, she's still in education and she has her whole life ahead of her. Our heroine is ready for love, many a young woman's downfall. Song So-ah is studious. She wants to do well and make her mark on the world, but this is both before and after. Before, because this is her life plan and her future map. And after, because the story begins some years later, when she's already lost the first love of her life. She's the mother of two beautiful children and has a successful and good-looking husband. The book opens with four people lying in a bloodbath massacre. 2 are dead, 2 are critically injured, 1's in a coma. Song So-ah wakes up in the hospital with no memory of how she got there. She needs to find those memories fast because the suave and soon-to-be smitten detective is waiting to speak to her. And so her story unfolds. The writing is fierce and pacey. It's error-free and eloquent. The description of So-ah's life in Korean The description of So-ah's life and Korean living in general, though her lifestyle is not typical, is just stunning. Tyrrell takes the predominantly male-dominated genre of corruption and introduces Song So-ah into the mix, which tilts the story and gives it a new texture and dimension. So-ah brings out the good in people. And I think the moral of the story is that there is good and bad in every person. We have a mix of both. If sunshine bears down on you in the shape of a loving soul, then she will bring the light out of the darkness. The characters are well written and believable, and the story is both hard and sensitive, a most enjoyable read. So I remember this one. I don't remember it massively well because I wrote this review some years ago, but I do remember it. It's about wealth and powerful families, the descriptions of another culture to me, Seoul, and living in Korea are just fabulous. I love anything to do with travel and different people, different ways of living. So I remember this book, not vividly, but well, and I enjoyed it. So please give it a go. It's The Game by Jennifer Tyrrell. The fact that I can remember the book years later to any degree, because some of them I've forgotten, says that it was a good read. I've said in my review, it's eloquent and error-free, so you can take my word for it that it's not going to be one of these authors that hasn't taken the time to hone their craft and edit. Give it a go, see what you think and come and talk to me about it. I'd love to know. Thank you very much. Nice chat.